Connected and live.
I was just reloading my page anyways, so. Wow, horrible time for Twitch to be funny with me right now. Says I'm not even online.
Twitch be twitchy.
Yeah, but anyways, welcome again, everyone, to the next stream of Hyjinks and JD. We are currently on Red Feather Falls today to hunt the biggest of all big game. Bear, moose, elk, black-tailed deer, and white-tailed deer. I've graciously brought Hyjinks on over here for us to actually make use of this bow hunting range, so that way those of you that are actually curious, that ask me about the recurve bow or any of the other bows in general, kind of get a quick little peek-see of how a few things happen to work. So, but as far as Hyjinks goes, he's got a snake bite in your inventory, but I don't know if you got it equipped on you, do you? Okay, yeah, he does. He's got it equipped. And so, yeah, so basically this map is filled with lots of valleys, lots of woods. To you experienced hunters in this game, you are familiar with that already. To new viewers, there are always going to be different angles where all the animals come from, and as you can see, nice little archery place to actually start from. So, we'll just start off the stream with that. So, as Boone has a field day, we'll just be shooting off our bows. Bows.
What's wrong? I can't use this?
No, this is a bow range. If you want the rifle range, we can go someplace else. Besides, I'm limiting myself to something that actually doesn't even have a sight, so... Oh, got the left lung. Whereas you have a little dot sight. Then you'll notice in the lower right-hand corner, it'll actually tell you where you struck, so... of course, I'm missing a good portion of it, but...
Shadow Blade, alright.
Woohoo! Finally a heart shot. So for today's hunt, anyone that is actually interested in following us for today, we are going to be shooting at damn near anything that crosses our path. More than likely,
Not really how I do things, but yeah.
Yeah. So basically, as it currently goes, you're probably going to lose that arrow if you accidentally misfire it outside the range. Closest thing around here is actually going to be whitetail, blacktail, moose, and the occasional elk. Now, just before you joined into the server, we were actually getting quite a lot of elk calls and white-tailed deer. But if you're running, probably already spooked in the area. But anyways, moving on.
I'm running till I find something on the ground. Then I start walking. That's worked for me. Doesn't it ever get bored just walking somewhere?
Nope, it gets pretty interesting. Now, for those of you that are actually also familiar with our previous videos, you'll also note that we have no hawks of the pheasant and no squeaky squeak toys called the roe deer. So if any of those of you that found it annoying as much as Hyjinks and I, congratulations, you're not going to hear it at all tonight.
Dice was real handy yesterday shooting all the pheasants.
I'm sure it was. Now, that was the other day. We were not actually streaming because I was actually hosting a lock and learn session. It's actually pretty much an open server for hunters, gamers like yourself that are actually either new to the game or returning gamers that are actually interested in a few key details or just need a little bit of assistance in figuring something out. I'm actually usually online to actually answer those questions. But not during the streams very much, simply because we are trying to play through this while assisting one another. But if you do like to do a lock and learn session, it is actually one of the reward programs, so you're more than welcome to put in a request for that, and I will do what I can to help you out. Which reminds me, their Srevlobot is now running. What animal do you got?
Whitetail somewhere. Trying to see if I can see it. No, further out. Down by the curve of the road. Hey, Lilo. Hey, Baka. What's up? Welcome. Welcome, Raiders.
Yay, I like the raid. Welcome, Lilo. You get to terrorize me.
Lukester, hey, welcome, my friend. How you doing? Dark, how you doing? Dark Tackle, how you doing, brother?
Back a puff. Welcome. Thank you, everyone. You missed it, our little introduction. But as it currently goes, those of you that are actually familiar with our previous streams, mostly Luke, you won't have to hear the hawk of the pheasants or the squeak of the roe deer. And also good news for those of you that joined in after the raid notification. Revlo's tracking for the most part, so loyalty points all around.
Managed to time that pretty right, too.
Yes, according to your actual stream channel, yes. That was.
Butter your toast! My hunter score is like 29 or some such number.
No,
Really
it's
low.
32.
Like 32. When did it jump?
I'm looking at it right now on the scoreboard. Mine actually jumped up yesterday because I had 24 harvests of red deer.
Yes, I'm apparently 32, and apparently JD is 297. I thought he was like in the 500 numbers, but maybe that was dice.
No, that was Dice, one of the other hunters that actually jumped in for one of my luck learns. So great guy, by the way. He was actually interested in training his dogs. So, aha, I see how it is, Luke. You bring your puns into Hyjinks chat.
Well, considering we can both see him, it's not a big deal. But that's just
No. I was. This was actually in regards to his stream from earlier. So.
I missed his.
Yeah, he didn't have very many puns, sadly enough.
It's kind of weird. He's usually fairly punny.
Yeah, but at least we do know one thing.
What's
His
that?
throat-clearing symphony album will eventually be going gold at some point.
Eh.
I kid, Luke. I kid. Actually, good news for you, Hyjinks. Since the direction that we are currently heading is actually best spot known for moose and whitetail.
Huh.
So you might get your first moose today.
I've gotten moose before, just not legal ones.
So I'm assuming you jumped in with the 243 and you started hunting moose.
Yeah, it was on Loggers Point, I think.
Loggers Point doesn't have moose.
It was one of the beginning ones. I think Mike was with us, maybe Willow, and I was chasing a moose, and you were chasing like blacktail or some such.
You're probably thinking of the Roosevelt elk, which is also on this map as well.
Oh, Roosevelt elk then, yes.
So, but yeah, no, that new rifle of yours, that one should do the trick. Apparently, there's also a challenge mission that I'm planning to complete today. Basically, I am going to be hunting black bear. Um, Granted, I will need to actually put more bear bait out in the hoppers eventually at some point, or actually in the bait barrel.
Thank you, Butter. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one who got that confused.
Oh well, butter your toast. Yes.
They were
The
both big, and they both have big antler ricks. Assuming.
hold on here. There is a major difference between a moose and an elk.
And here he goes. Get ready,
I
folks.
I can I can pull in Willow if I have to. I mean, she's from Canada. They know moose up there. But as it currently stands, elk is they pretty much don't have giant platter-sized antlers, whereas a moose does. Now, if it was a calf, on the other hand, yes, that would be easy to mix up, sort of.
Hold still.
Let me guess, you dropped it?
Insta drop. Go find your trail. I'll pick this guy up and follow you. Sadly, it's not a buck, which is kind of annoying.
So that's usually when you want me to try and help you lure them in. That way you can get them with a bow kill. You know, all nice and silent like.
You forget, JD, I'm wearing terrible camo for this, so the longer range is better.
Yep.
Shoulder! Shoulder blade! Right lung, left lung. At 57 meters.
Actually, if I recall correctly, might get luck with. Actually, yeah, I'm supposed to hunt a moose somewhere along this road. A male moose. I mean, it's been about 2 years since I last tried the mission, but I think it was somewhere along here is where I needed to do it. There we go, another trail. certainly has probably already been spooked by now, but...
I think I was chasing yesterday. I think I was chasing 3 boars and 1 roe deer doe across the map. It was annoying having 3 sets of boar trail going every which way.
Well, I'm sure it would be extremely annoying, but I'm assuming you at least get your tracking skill up.
Yeah, I did too.
Wunderbar. Although I am kind of saddened. Yesterday I actually got that rare kill on the roe deer. Thing that somebody actually said, "Did you just shoot a cow?"
Nah.
I mean, the actual coat of it looked like a heifer. I mean, it looked like an actual cow. Alright, so there's elk over here. Yep, plenty of elk.
Is this meter marker that's counting on my PDA how many meters I've walked?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
That pretty much easily tells you how exhausted your character could be.
Yes, we did that Friday night, Buddy or Toast. That I did. What was it? Python, and you did Parker. Is that right?
You did Snakebite and I did Parker Python, yes.
Thank
We
you.
actually found in the little contest that I apparently got extremely lucky with an actual qualifying buck at the start of the server, so...
And then it took me like 3 hours to find one.
No, it took you 1 hour. I even came over to help you. Remember, I took care of that pheasant for you? If not, we can go back to the video.
Yes, but I still chased that deer like an hour, and it was across the map too. I still say that was the original buck I saw, like the hour previously.
Yeah, it's possible.
Freaking Roosevelt up! Can't you choose a direction?
I think we're both tracking the same one.
Considering it's going in your direction now, I would be surprised. But I have this giant spider trail on the other side of the road.
Woohoo!
Pulsar.
Buttery toast! Hello, my fellow supporter. Welcome to the bow hunting competitions. May we both happen to have a successful hunt when the actual secondary contest actually rolls around.
So are we waiting for the second contest mission to drop then? Is that how this works?
Yeah, basically the way that I'm reading it...
Because I did missions in World of Tanks once upon a time, and they'd on a monthly basis give you a mission set to follow, and you could get, bonus XP on this, bonus XP on that, but you had to use certain tanks to do it. This is sounding something similar to that.
It's a little. Basically, this is
just not tanks. You're using bows.
Using bows and whatever animals they actually put in for the competition. So usually it ends
Billy
up with
Bridge. Contest starts on the
5th. Yes. Thank you, Billy.
Slight advantage. Ooh,
well, actually, he does have a point. Since no scopes are technically allowed, we technically did have an advantage since we actually did
I take it you caught that too?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Alright, so with that...
You're closer to it.
No, we're closer to 3 at least, because I see 2 right now. Sorry, make that 4.
All those?
See, 1 female, 2 female, 3, 4 females.
Sweet. Are you running... You want to shoot rifle on this one, or bow?
No, I want to shoot bow, simply because then I can actually track them. There's an actual secret to training up your dogs. So anyone that's actually watching the streams that's actually interested in how you actually train up the dog that you happen to get for your scent hound, it's best just to go for an unclean kill. Now, Dai kind of pointed out in one of my Lock and Learn sessions, he said, now that's something you don't hear from a bow hunter very often, which is, damn, another clean kill. But that's kind of the case here, so. I'm just going to lure him in, and once you see me shoot at one, you could probably shoot at the other one if you want.
I saw one. I see one.
Wait, I guess it helps if I'm using the right collar. Let's see here. Yeah, well, pounds of pressure, yeah, but granted, I'm more of get up and close and personal, and then or go for as distance range as possible. Apparently, with
I'm
the
the opposite. I
pulsar,
never sniper
well, of course, but for this, I found out that Dai was actually using pulsar for his another one of the other hunters that was actually in one of my other hunting sessions. He um, he did pretty decent with a pulsar, so. I mean, at some point, I guess I'll need to go back through my list of ranged kills with a bow and see which was probably my furthest. But I still think my reverse draw crossbow is probably my farthest distance, which was 79 meters. No, that is actually a very good point. Yeah. Somebody did ask me a question in how to actually raise up your hunter skill, and apparently they didn't like my answer, which was just pick a weapon to specialize in and just go on a killing spree. Which technically is not incorrect because you do you get your hunter score based off of how many harvests you collect.
No, I think I googled it when you were trying to figure that out, and it's your hunter score is technically on achievements.
Yeah, based on how many harvests you happen to collect for each individual weapon, and then for each different species of animals. So if you happen to only go and just collectively kill things with one weapon, then your actual skill for how many harvests you have per that weapon actually helps increase your hunter score.
Hmm.
So in a way, semi. Oh, shoot, she got actually closer than I expected.
Nice shot.
Alright, take a shot. Dear Lord, you're 165 meters and it sounds like you're reloading right next to me.
And I didn't reload at all. I just pulled it out.
Perhaps I should probably reload my pistol while I'm at it.
I didn't even know which one you were shooting at, and I still didn't get to shoot anything.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. You shot right when I was trying to figure out where the heck the doe had disappeared to, and I was trying to find a good spot to sit.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
For what? I didn't tell you anything.
I know, but I didn't prep you. I now feel guilty. Mopey.
This guy can get guilt tripped too easy.
Mopey. Mopey. Alright, so let's see. Let's send Boone after this cow. And I guess he just wants to sit and bask in the... Doesn't even remember how to come to me. What the heck is going on here? Alright, pup. Quit acting like you're in a hotel. Get over here! Doing all this so that way you can get ranked up, little puppy. You're already rank level 20. It's gonna take hours just to get you to 35. Well, butter your toast. You are actually correct. That's kind of it. What I was hoping the person would actually pick up the hint on was for shotgun hunting. Um, Now, granted, I think we have a few of our viewers tonight will probably actually agree that every single person I've spoken to that doesn't have a membership, I've always told them to get one of the pump action shotguns. Simply because it is going to be the most versatile weapon in their inventory. It does not run out of ammunition, but granted, it's not as silent as you want for a bow. But if you end up getting a membership, then yeah, go for a bow. Because you get unlimited ammo and you don't have to worry about running out of arrows. Well, until your membership runs out, that is. Well, actually, hold on there. Billy, actually, there is one additional thing on there as well. They also have time played as well for hunts, which can also help increase your hunting score. So,
24 hours and up to 1,000 hours, I think.
yeah, exactly. Now, granted, as you can tell, I'm not trying to raise my hunter score left and right. I'm just trying to enjoy the game, so. As we can tell, Boone's having a blast. So, not trying to correct, just trying to add on an additional note for anyone else that hasn't played this game or is watching the video. Granted, I don't know why somebody would go to the 7th video within the season to actually find out if the game's worth it for them. But I wouldn't put it past them.
Can't answer that one for you.
Billy, I can sufficiently say you and I probably have spent a lot of money on this game. Granted, at one point I thought this game was actually my #1 for most money spent, but to this
That's
day,
Star Citizen.
yeah, that is. Yeah, it's Star Citizen hands down. There's no question about it. My banking account was just thrown right at Chris Roberts, and it was not a shut up and take my wallet. It was here, take my damn bank account. All right, so since we're along the border, let's go ahead and head up northwest. Actually, west northwest. Oh, and somebody else did happen to ask me yesterday was why do I put the password in my descriptions for these servers? This is for any of the Hunter members that happen to actually do have memberships. One of the additional things that you may notice or haven't noticed, for those of you that have asked me in private messages, putting the password in the description forces people to actually find out if there are rules about the server, to check the rules before they happen to join the server, and if they do not read the description, it's pretty clear that they don't need to be on your server if you happen to have a set list of rules to manage and maintain. So, and for me, I've always found it to say that's the form of confirmation anybody ever needs to get into your server.
Is that
Plus,
you?
yeah, that's me. Didn't
Yeah.
you hear the calf?
Yeah, I heard it. I just didn't expect you to go off in my ear.
That way you can get her. I'm trying to find you a date, Hyjinks. Come on. It's gonna be a blind date with destiny.
Nice, Billy. Nice.
Okay, I redact my previous statement of saying that you and I have probably spent a lot of money on this game. I'd have to sufficiently say, Billy, yeah, you spent more money than me on this game currently.
Achievement guy. You have spent more money than JD in a video game.
Well, on said video game.
Congratulations.
Except the bear bait barrels. I'm assuming that you actually have that across Red Feather Falls and, oh, I forgot the other map. Great time to forget it. But, anyways. Yeah, for brown bear hunting, I'm assuming. There she is. There you go, I found your destiny. She's standing next to a tree. Don't worry, I tagged her. I tagged her.
What do you mean?
I put a marker down. We can track her.
It's not moving.
I better get Boone on over there fast. Before you harvest the body. Looking at those quick numbers, if he actually spent that or if he did it through earning EM competitions, I'd probably say he's at least done $200 worth of equipment. At least.
Or more, he says.
Well, that's the reason why I'd like to say a 200 plus. I mean, I know I've probably
134.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty decent.
Find it, doggy. He did. Good doggy.
Woohoo!
92 meters.
She was 93 from me. So.
Haley! Hey man, welcome. How you doing, buddy? Tackle hugs. The gamer Haley.
Oh, okay. Okay, so, but yeah, Billy, if you've been playing for about 3 years, then you and I, we'd both probably have a few fun stories to share about some of the bugs of the good old days. Like, I still remember when the mule deer and the whitetail deer would oftentimes get misconfused on the hunter mate every once in a while. Oh, I got a good number. Let's just say my previous streams was not my proudest moment because I was doing fashion changes so frequently.
I go Civ 5, Haley.
But I would agree.
Don't mind me. I'm talking to my chat.
Yeah. I can see that Haley is looking in your chat. As for my chat, but yeah, Billy, I've probably gotten every single bundle of clothing I could get my hands on just before I realized that they were actually doing sales, and that actually came as a shocker for me this year. Now, the dog, that was a no-brainer for me, because I figured it'd be better just to get one, because all the hunting I'd be doing, it'd be easier just to go ahead and bring a dog along instead of wait for the...
The derby dog! The dog is derby!
I was looking
And
forward
we all
to
love
it.
him for it.
Hey, I'm just happy to have a little companion. And I even got another dog, my hunting dog, for catching pheasant, waterfowl, and small game.
Bird hunting.
Yeah, well, technically bird hunting, because I got the dog in memory of our actual lost hunting dog, Abigail, so... May she enjoy trying to chase those pheasants out of the air when people try to ask her to flush it out and then heal, yet she continues to chase the pheasant while it's still in midair. somewhere in the sky. Well, technically, you could probably get away if you guys are interested. In my opinion, instead of actually spending the money on actual dogs, you could try and take up the mantle in the competitions and see if you can actually win and get the EM prizes. Now, between you and all my viewers, I find the earn EM very sketchy because the partners that they happen to have are not, in my opinion, the best for renewing and paying out the earn EM stuff. I know because I've probably downloaded everything through a virtual machine and then watched the virtual machine go with a blue screen corruption virus. So
EG.
yeah, but yeah, if you end up stockpiling EM, you could probably get a dog on another discount sale run. I do remember last week the Bloodhounds were actually on discount. So what you doing?
Apparently, there's a whitetail going somewhere this direction.
Oh, I'll see if I can. Let me call the sound of my people.
I had one track. That's all I have so far.
Yeah, and Billy, there's nothing wrong with buying the EM at all. So it's money that immediately goes straight to the developers. So helps them to improve upon the game. I mean, I'm looking forward to the next map because I want to hunt grizzly. I don't know about you people, but I want to hunt grizzly. And then I know I won't be able to stream it, but I do probably plan on listening to the song Big Bear in the background while I'm actually trying to hunt down the dog, down with a dog and probably the largest caliber bullet I can get. And for those of you that don't know the song, the melody actually goes, Big Bear, he's iron tough. Big Bear, he's rock hard strong. Big Bear. But yeah, and it actually, for any fans of Super Troopers, that's where the song actually became memorable for me. Actually, Butter Your Toast, that is actually a very good question. A lot of folks have been asking me that, but I've actually had to state I honestly don't know. All I know is what they've actually posted in the community updates. Now, I could speculate, and we all know my speculations aren't for the faint at heart or people that like to say, quote, he said this was going to be it. All I can do is just speculate on what's going to be there because I am not an employee of this game or the development staff. But since there is going to be grizzly, I would probably speculate there being black-tailed deer. Maybe, I don't know, if they want to open up mule deer from being exclusive to Loggers Point, they'll probably be there too. See, Rocky Mountains, I leave that open to whoever actually knows what animals they can hunt in the Rocky Mountain areas anyways. But those are the only two animals I can honestly think of that would possibly be in that map. Now, since they already confirmed that there's going to be grizzly, I'm saying that there's going to be grizzly. Actually, come to think of it, maybe even cottontail rabbits might be. Yeah, it'd probably be cottontail rabbits. I don't know. It could be also a toss-up. There could either be both fox and coyote, or just one or the other, like they do for most of the maps. Could potentially even be elk as well. Now, I mean, if you'd like to post what you think that they might have, just from your personal recommendation, I would welcome to see what you think that they would possibly potentially have as a speculation. As for me, I mean, I'm just that's all I come up with my speculations. So attempt logic or completely abstract logic, either or, one or the other.
Or lack thereof.
I
Hi, JD. Hi.
I see what you're trying to do.
Not really leaving very many tracks, this whitetail.
Well, A, you fired your rifle twice in this area, so...
No, but I'm just expecting more tracks. I don't care that it's running around in circles. I just was expecting more tracks to be found.
Oh, I forgot to mention. You see that dotted line?
Yeah.
That's the border.
Yeah.
Now, they were supposed to have fixed this bug where animals would actually walk beyond the borders and be unreachable. So most of the hunters have actually built up a tactic where it's try and stay at least 100 meters away from the actual border.
Okay. Doesn't mean I'm
'Cause-
going to see if this deer isn't near it, though.
Yeah, because if you end up shooting it and only winging it or wounding it, and it runs across the border and it dies, you will not be able to harvest it.
Noted. I think it's a doe anyway, so...
Do I have any bear sights? That's a really good question. Actually, I do have.
Well, do you?
Yeah, I do. Actually, it's right here on this map, right near the tent in the upper northwest, where I was actually trying to get us to venture up towards. Also, I found your doe.
You what?
I found your doe. She's over near me. Your whitetail.
Yeah. JD, do the bear sight spook the bears more easily?
Yeah, they can because they're opening themselves up to potential risks, but it's mostly because the sites work based off of attraction. So once you actually set in the actual bear bait sites, once somebody actually hunts there, it requires more time for it to regain attractiveness. Usually it goes straight to zero anytime anybody hunts the bait sites. So usually now Billy, if you ever actually do host a server and you find folks actually hunting at the bait sites, then that's one of those times you want to say, hey, there's a distinct rule, no hunting the bait sites. So.
You good?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I can see the whitetail. So. I'm heartbroken. It didn't run away.
Good. That means I landed my shot where I wanted it to.
In the brain.
Level 2 with my rifle. Sweet. No, somewhere in the chest cavity.
Ah. Yeah, actually, Billy, there used to be an actual guide up on the wiki from 3 years back that actually had information on where to set up bait barrels due to potential spawn rates. I actually had maybe three different locations where I actually put the bait barrel. Before I actually found out the spot that I placed down, as soon as I go there, I could easily find 6 bears, and that was usually the best option to do if you actually had a...
Whitetail tracking level 4. Woo!
Congratulations. That was usually the best spot to set up if you actually had 6 people that just wanted to get a black bear on their actual hunter scores. So, but granted,
120 meters, right in the heart.
congratulations. But granted, if you ever wanted to, you could always just say, if you wanted to let people have a chance to actually hunt the bait sites, usually let them take a shot at it right before you close down the server. Because then you have the downtime that the server's down for it to regain its attractiveness. But
Apparently,
granted,
he's
this
talking
is...
about something completely different.
Yeah, I've never actually been able to shoot a bear without other bears being spooked by it. Granted, I've seen one other hunter use a compound bow and turn a bear into a frickin' pincushion. Poor head, he didn't stand a chance.
Mauled to death.
Twice, actually.
Nice.
I even took a 30-06 to the bear. And it came charging at me, and its face was a pincushion. Just
That's
riddled with all
awesome.
those red feather arrow tips. But no, I honestly don't know how best to answer your question though, Billy. But I've actually managed to kill 5 red deer, all within 10 meters of one another using a drawback crossbow, and I was 20 meters away. It might just be based off of sensitivity to nearby sounds or something like that. Or, granted, it's bear. They're the most skittish of all animals.
And apparently, pincushion.
Yeah. It's not supposed to, but it's more of the attractiveness actually drops to 0 after people hunt at it anyways. And granted, you might also...
Did you catch that white deer sound by the lake?
Yes, I did.
Just checking.
Yeah, that's kind of the point I'm getting at. I've actually had people actually hunt the bait barrel.
Why would they shoot a barrel?
No, they'd actually shoot at bears that were actually at the bait barrels. So that's pretty much classified underneath one of my rules that at one point you may have seen, which I actually stated no hunting bait sites. Now, you can hunt the bears that are leaving the bait site, just as long as you don't kill them at the bait site. If you want to, for a better angle, you can get in the tower. It's usually moose over here, so... Oh, so you got most of your bait site information from YouTube, huh? Okie dokie.
I got nothing.
Don't worry. I'm just gonna lure in this doe and kill her.
I know, I understand. I got nothing. I don't see it at all, even though I've heard it twice.
At some point, I'm probably gonna hear the hooves. I'll probably laugh my butt off if this thing just pops up right next to me on the other side of this tree. Oh, by the way, I've actually had quite a bit of good luck at that tower. If you're going to stay inside of it, usually for a white-tailed buck.
Hmm. I found an elk trail, which I'm following.
Ah, okay. Found a buck.
Nice.
Right behind me, too.
Ah!
And the female doe is right next to me. Oh, this is awkward.
Buck first, then doe.
I don't see the... Darn it. Doe just got scared.
I'm 225 away from you. Boone? Anyway, your chat is asking you questions.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry for the delay there, Billy. I was, as you could tell, fixated on trying to get that buck. Actually, to answer your question, Billy, no, I have not watched the video on golden trees and golden blinds. Granted, I like to do another doe. Okay.
Kill it with a fiery arrow from hell.
Yeah, possibly from the recurve. Mostly, yeah. Most of the time, I actually just like to do by experience. For the most part, I've actually found a few little spots that I observe to be very decent little hunting spots. Sometimes I'll actually put up a tree stand or a blind or something. Normally,
So no, you have not watched the video on those, and you
no,
are not an expert on said topic.
absolutely not. But I'm more than willing to make a fool of myself in attempts to say no.
Ah, circles.
I don't know why, but that sounds like she's right behind me, even though it's
You
saying
are.
she's right
Look
in
at
front
your
of me.
BDA.
Hmm?
Look at your BDA. They're right behind you.
All I saw was the doe in front of me.
Get it?
Damn it, another clean kill.
Ah, right. Nice.
I'm sorry, Boone. You don't get to go hunting and tracking. Yet another iteration as to what I said. When you're trying to train your hunting dog, you hate the fact that you do clean kills.
Welcome, Ashy Red.
Ooh, Ashy's raiding you. Woohoo! Yay! Now I have something going on with me.
And Luke, could you please confirm that that worked?
What worked?
And that's a Dark. Thank you, Dark. I know you're out there somewhere. Welcome, Ashy Raiders.
Hmm. I just looked over at your stream window and I'm smidge jealous.
You saw that, did you?
Yeah, yeah, just a little. Maybe I could always do a competition.
To be honest, that is the first time it's actually gone off, and I'm actually curious to know if it actually worked the way it was supposed to. And since it did, that means it works. So yes,
Yeah.
game for the candy, stay for the deer jerky. Welcome, Carter. Welcome, Ashy. I am standing in a tower, looking through binoculars, and I don't see a deadly squat. So back to the land to start walking again.
Well,
This,
Carter, technically you should be saying you came for the salt licks, but you stayed for the deer jerky.
unlike Lilo, who is killing, what is it? What I call it? Death Simulator 2016. This is like a walking simulator 2016. So welcome to walking.
No, it's not a walking simulator. It's a stalking simulator.
Ah, there you go.
All right, let's see if we can find you another date that way you can kill her. Actually, I'm just trying to get them in the intestines only. They say the best way to a person's heart is through their stomach. Although I'm just trying to send Boone after him.
I thought that was guys only, though. Or am I mistaken?
I don't know. Everyone likes chocolate, so that's a gateway into everyone's stomach. Well, except for those that are actually allergic to chocolate. So my apologies to you, individuals. I mean, what's one way of keeping somebody close to you? Something that smells good and tasty. Chef Ramsay said it best.
Hey, Cat Boots, how you doing?
Woohoo! All right, so hello, cat boots. All right, somewhere here to the west there should be a moose or a buck. Right back behind us.
Yeah. Go have fun, JD.
I'm hunting for moose.
Woohoo!
Buck.
Thank you, Ashy. All my things have been fully tested now.
I don't know. I think we still need to do a contest again so you can get the most number of kills. But granted, I don't have enough.
I'm ahead by 1.
I'm just saying within a certain time window.
We've got 2 hours.
Yes, yes we do.
Hugs for the Ashies. Thank you very much for that.
Well, I always appreciate a bigger audience, so thank you. Alright, so those of you in my stream, I guess I'll start up the competition.
How do you buy beef jerky? Actually, I have an idea for this. Hang on, Carter. I'll fix this.
Alright, folks, place your bets on how many kills I'll get in the next hour. Ah, darn it, he's just a kid. Oh, right, and since I am doing the competition, shh, I'm not cheating.
Alright, Carter, have a look at this. Hopefully that updated the way it was supposed to. Is there a way to change team color? Yes, there is. In theory, because I want Charlie, if it's not too much trouble.
Woohoo! Intestine shot. No, wait, that was hindquarters.
I thought you were going for intestines.
I was trying to drop it, technically.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Gardner! Thank you for the follow.
Alright, folks, place your bets. Place your bets. You have a chance to earn more points in the stream. Same goes to Ashy viewers.
Thank you, Ashy. I thought it was cute, too. She did. Technically, she did. She followed before Carter did, so she got jinxed first.
Uh-oh.
I am glad the streamers approve of the follow animation with the corgi.
Shoot. I'm probably gonna be chasing this deer over the border.
Bone, do your job, chase it down and eat it.
No, thank you.
What? You gotta give your dog treats somehow. Now, where's this elk? No, you cannot, No, you cannot, Brandon. This is private server, only open to Revlo.
Rewards
redeems.
users.
Redemptions. That's the word I'm looking for. Revlo redemptions, only open to Revlo redemptions.
Which it also states in my description.
Yes, Doug. There are lots of trees, lots of grass, and lots of more trees. Like I said, this is Forest Walking Simulator 2016. I'll find a moose eventually. Thank you, Carter.
Oh, for the love of God, I hope this deer went
Speaking
the
of
other way.
elk, Dark, I have a thing for you. Are you okay where you are? Because I'm taking a shot like now.
Crap, it went beyond the border.
Okay, I'll just take that as an okay I can find.
My competition! I'm losing!
I really hope I hit that.
If there is a disfavorable god. Anti-M,
You're praying to him.
Anti-M, Buddha, whatever. You'll at least let me get something, right?
Yeah, she has a multi-stream.
Yes, yes, we actually do a lot of... Yay, my deer! And it's looking at me.
Shoot it fast.
No. I'm not gonna shoot... Oh, yeah, it just now died. Intestines and hip bone. Okay, so I was right.
Back to walking. Dang it.
Well, there's also something else going on here, Ash. So if you hang in there after, I believe it's about 1 minute or maybe 5 minutes, you can actually jump in on the competition pool. See how many kills I happen to get during this contest. Actually, you can go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel and you're gonna get 30 anyways.
Started the contest.
No, I was just saying, to immediately get points to be a part of the contest I'm streaming. So as I'm doing something between you and I to see who can be the better hunter.
Yeah, I got 50 points on this.
Well, I harvested something, so.
Yes, yes, you did. And I have yet to see a buck. Any description.
Actually, I just realized something. I need to change that that display, but it looks like it looks like a good number. Oh wait, only one entrant has selected 3 to 7 kills.
Possibly, Carter, possibly. If you can explain, enunciate on that, I will certainly look into it. Because apparently there's a mouse on my face.
The Dick Cheney maneuver, that ain't gonna happen.
Does somebody want to enunciate?
You mean explain?
Yes.
Dick Cheney shot a friend in the face while I was out hunting. Well, he might have been a friend, I don't know. I mean, normally when you shoot somebody, you don't really like them.
The problem with that, Carter, and I would love to do that, but the game forcibly does not let you shoot at other people. It's kind of annoying.
I think it's perfect. And I think I just spooked something.
Otherwise, I'd fully take you up on that. Because I'm sure we can find a game somewhere that has friendly fire on and I can kill JD in it.
Yeah, actually, I've been preaching about it for years. Joint Operations Typhoon Rising. I normally turn friendly fire on because I get yahoos that go off and die with the vehicle, and so I then send in a mortar barrage to destroy the vehicle. When friendly fire is turned off, the vehicle just stays there next to the enemy the whole time, so nobody has transport to and from base.
No, they can always walk.
Not exactly fun when you have to walk over 45,000 kilometers. Or you're still waiting for the helicopter to respawn.
Ashy, isn't that called Minecraft and Swords? Kappa. Oh gosh, I know what Defiance is. That would be hilarious though. Is Blessed even around to ask? Question mark?
I'll take silence as a no.
Take silence as the stream delay? Stupid grass, think it's a buck. I guess I'll have to remember that.
Do I need to harvest your animal for you?
No, you're fine. I haven't shot at anything yet.
Yeah, you did. You shot at a Roosevelt elk.
Did you find it?
No! You're the one that shot at it!
I know, and I lost it, and I don't think I even hit it either, because I didn't see blood splatter.
Well, it's a good thing I said kills and not hunting score, or technically a combined harvest score.
Of course, the moment you start the competition, I see Deadly Squat.
Are you starting to notice a trend?
What, the game rigs it in your favor?
Apparently. Actually, come to think of it, this is the only map where I've actually had 23 kills on in a single hunt session.
Question, how long was said hunt session?
4 hours.
There you go. Oh, Dark, if you're still there and you can still hear me, Dark, respond in chat. I have question, I have thing for you. Although I might just end up DMing you in Discord later. But I have thing. Copy, Dark, I have thing. Yes, Dark, I have highlight that I want you to watch. It is immensely hilarious. If you want to watch it, I can either Discord you later, or you can go to highlights and find it there.
Gosh darn it, I just spooked my animal.
Do I need to rig you in Osper? Just because I need to do that? I think I need to. Luke, did I op you in Osper to do that?
I know you did it for me. Oh no, wait, no you didn't. I'm not even moderator on your channel.
You were saying?
Hmm?
You were saying?
Oh, I was like, I'm trying to think back, and I don't even recall me being a moderator on your channel. But anyways, moving on.
I wonder how oblivious this guy is. Hey, I have Buck.
You fired at a moose. Twice. I rest my case.
Get taught, Luke. Get taught.
Well, I think you may have just killed the moose that I was supposed to kill, but oh well. It actually instantly generates a moose down here by the road for emissions, so...
Have you looked at the map recently?
Yes.
Then how am I anywhere close to the road? Also, congratulations, Luke.
Wrong caller.
Roger that, Derek. That's what I'll do. So, I now have a buck. It has a tiny little mug, what do they call it, pug tail, 2 bullet holes, and antlers the size of plates that I could eat dinner on, and apparently purple eyes.
Just go to Golden Corral with the antlers. You'll have fun.
92 meters, spine 2 and left lung, and a body shot. 512 kilograms. Wound time 8.5 seconds. Ah, Luke, thank you very much. That is awesome. Thank you for doing that. See, I knew it was a good thing to make you mod.
Heck, I made him mod on the first day I met him.
My point exactly. Oh, Luke, would it be too much trouble to Osper Bragg the Renegades while I'm thinking about it, in case they ever swing by again? I heard that. Please and thank you, Luke. Please and thank you.
Although I'll admit, I feel a bit guilty on firing on the moose with a female.
Like I said, you're a lady killer.
I've
Kappa.
always got my sights out for a lady.
Yay, Blacktail level 2.
Yeah, clean kill. Boom, track it down. Oh, that's partially embarrassing.
What'd you do?
It only left 3 trails before Boone found it.
Nice.
Sorry to ask this of you as well, Luke. Do you think you could probably add regular status to our usual streamers? For me as well on my channel.
We're gonna have to do something for Luke, because he's just doing this out of the kindness of his heart.
Hey, I already have something in the works for him. It's just I don't think he'd actually.
What, you're gonna buy him a car?
No.
He can just drive in here and we'll just go Yahoo and shoot the whole forest up?
No. I was thinking about.
Why do you have to shoot down all my good ideas, JD?
Well, here's the downside.
Kappa.
We could buy him a luxury yacht in GTA.
That is true. But wouldn't Jehuti blow it up? Or you? Or me?
Jahudi?
No, I would blow it up. No.
Yeah, you would. While Jahudi and I are attempting to destroy you in her Hydra and my Savage.
What happened to the turtle car?
That can be easily blown up.
Big
All you
green.
gotta do is just throw a proximity mine in front of wherever people like to pull out their, their turtle powers from.
I hear a goat.
There's no goats on this map.
Didn't say there was, didn't say there wasn't. I just hear a sound that sounds like a goat. Coming your direction.
Might be
Is
a female moose.
It's not showing up on the PDA. Oddly enough.
Granted, this is actually the best map to do ranged shot missions. So if you ever have to do whitetail range or blacktail, this is the map you want. As soon as I say that, blacktail.
And as soon as I look out of the corner of my eye, I see moose. Thank you very much, Luke. I'll need to figure something, because I don't think Revlo currency will work for that. I need to do something, but I can't make you any higher than mod. I'd have to make you God, and I don't know how to do that.
That's it. I'm taking you to church. How dare you? Oh, this will be interesting. No camouflage at all here.
Ooh, you talking about me?
No, I'm talking about myself.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Luke had a question, unless you already answered that and I just missed it.
Yeah, if you don't mind. That'd be greatly appreciated, Luke. Thank you.
Luke, do it. Just because. Just do it.
Mostly because as you can tell, I started to lurk in other people's chats. So for my fellow streaming
Yeah, I
cohorts,
saw that today.
yeah, for my fellow streaming cohorts, I'd like to at least extend the same courtesy to them. I'm sure they'd extend to me as well.
Freaking moose. It had 2 arrows in it. No, it had 1 arrow in it, and I still had to shoot it twice.
Not much for a clean kill on a moose, are you?
I shot it with a bow first. Sue me.
Its heart is the size of a football.
Apparently not a very big football.
You just gotta know where to shoot.
I shot it like in the shoulder region.
Yeah, its heart is much lower.
I didn't want to miss center of body mass. Yeah, look at stream. Look at this.
I'm actually waiting for a deer to come over the hill.
Well, whenever you get a chance. I'll look at this for a minute. Stomach, intestine, liver, and heart. See, I did hit it in the heart. It was just my 3rd shot.
There's another moose near me.
GG, loco. GG.
I wonder.
Oh, snap, those tents are farther off than I thought. What do you mean I don't have enough camping supplies? Screw you.
Yeah, you need to have camping supplies to move to tents. And camping sites.
Alright, I'm moving to that, the barn thingy south of us. Because I'm out of ammo. No comment, JD. You are unable to make any kind of.
Oh, it's perfect. You should get the backpack. You need the backpack.
Actually. Now that you mentioned, I can put more ammo in my backpack. I forgot I could do such a thing. Loco? What would the command for that be? Like, what would be the command thing? Ooh, whitetail.
As long as it's not drop tables. Well, I still never did figure out what happened to that blacktail, so...
think you did, because I just checked the control panel and I don't see one that says anything about kicking loco. GG, Billy. GG.
Billy. Okay, so 580. I'd probably speculate. I probably spent the same, close to about the same amount when it came to all the weapons and anything else. Oop, something else. Gosh darn it! Rush shot. Couldn't do it.
2 years ago.
But that is a pretty good point, though, Billy. Though, like I said, I actually did do the earned EM thing, where I actually earned something the equivalency of $3 in 2 hours. But granted, that was using a virtual machine to download all the software that they said to download in order to get $7 worth of EM. Then it usually would take them about 3 hours to validate it.
That is supposed to be a deer bleeder, and yes, it does sound like a cow with a duck. Although how that be physically possible, I have no clue.
Great, I just spooked another animal. Alright, I think people were placing bets on the fact that I'd probably get 3 to 7 kills.
Well, you're at 3. That is true, Loco. That is very true. 98 meters. Long and shoulder blade.
Crap, wrong button.
Did you hit F?
Yes, I did.
GG. Whew, those are some big numbers, Billy. Those are some really big numbers.
Alright, Tail, across the river. Now I gotta go figure out how to cross the river.
Oh, screw you. I gotta shoot one more just to stay even with you.
And I'm actually using I actually selected a rifle that
You
I
think
knew
I've
I
been
wasn't
using
ranked
this
up.
entire time?
No, I selected to use a rifle that I wasn't even ranked up in, so I was trying to be around the same weapon level skill as you. Make it about as even as possible. Heck, I even went with a recurve bow, just for the added challenge. Wow.
Did you
Billy,
finally
that
read
is a
Billy's
lot.
comment?
Yeah. Billy, I would like to tip my hat to you. Granted, I'm not wearing a hat right now, but if I was wearing a hat, yes, I would be tipping it to you. because for you, probably the most I could probably give you is me impersonating the voice of Scruffy from Futurama. Scruffy believes in this company. You guess you got bored.
Carter, I technically could find that. I'm just not. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Seriously? Just for that, I'm gonna shoot the next thing that I actually do come across. I'm not even gonna try and go for boat, just to give you a chance to even go leveled with me.
Anyway, Carter, I can't find that. I do know of a rendition of Jurassic Park, but the only thing I'd worry about is YouTube deciding to copyright me.
Yeah, it's amazing how much YouTube can hit you for. Oops, spooked another animal. Gosh, it's been so long since I've been on this reserve that I forgot how to actually hunt on this one.
What? Fired everything at sight?
No. Actually, kind of following your tactic, which is walk and run at everything. So, when in fact the reason why I got so high on my kills was I just would crouch everywhere I went. I keep on catching myself walking.
Walking. I think there needs to be a balance. You have to walk some, but it's like run, find your first track. Okay, run a little bit, and then start walking when you think you're close, and then crouch when you think you're really close. That's my theology, and it seems to be working half decently so far. And if you're chasing one down, start running because you don't want to spend an hour walking past it. Moose level 2. Yay!
I was actually hoping to get more moose tonight, but all I'm gonna get is whitetail and blacktail. So be it.
Yeah, leave all the moose for me.
Actually, personally, I want to get black bear. So, I mean, the last time I used this reserve and we actually streamed it, titled it something something black bear. The buddy that I was actually hunting with, Head, and another buddy of mine. So,
This moose. Apparently, shooting a moose in the lung makes it decide that its back leg has to go inside of its chest cavity.
chest decompressions.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, yeah, I think you and I, once you happen to get a pump action shotgun, we should actually try for a slug distance challenge sometime, so you can get the farthest kill with a 12 gauge slug.
I am liking the fact that this rifle can shoot everything on this map, and that I keep finding stuff on this map.
I told you to go with that ammo selection, so. Granted, I was pretty much telling you which rifle.
Took me a while.
Yeah, I technically I was telling you to go with the 98K since it's a classic and German design, you know. Wonderful.
rifle I am using is a 8x57 IS nose lar partition. I have no idea what that equates to in IRL, but we can ask JD. JD, what the heck does an 857 IS nose lar partition relate to in IRL hunting? This is the JD sound that he does not know. We'll have to Google it. Give me a moment.
Speculations. Because I wasn't paying attention. Can I phone a friend? Is this Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Ooh, this must be Cash Cab. Can I do a shout out?
Does anyone in chat care to shout out to JD what the answer is?
No, it's not an 8mm.
That would yes, it actually is 8mm Mauser. Founded in 1948 by John A. Noselaw in Bend, Oregon, USA. A lot of information about bullets. But yes, apparently it's based off the company.
Between two trees. Try and beat
Very
that.
nice. Ah, Loco, this is true. Right now, where was I going again?
The answer to all of life's questions is 42.
Yep.
Crap, I forgot to bring my towel. Wait, I got my entire laundry basket next to me full of towels. I'm set.
Kappa. Roger that, Mr. Billy. Roger that. If you stick around, Billy, you can... Is it on your Revelo or mine, JD? The Discord redemption?
Both.
Okay. What's yours set at?
Oh, wait. Hold on. Sorry, Discord. I still have yet to set that one up on mine. But I'll eventually get mine added in there. I'm probably going to have it set at 1,000.
Okay. Uno momento.
But if Luke would like to go the extra mile and add it for me, he has modder privilege to do that. Granted, he might break open the piggy bank and give himself points. Nah, I know Luke better than that. I like how I'm only getting all my kills in single shots, and here he
I
is.
decided to do a double shot on that one, and by the way, that was 2 moose, and I just decided to double shot one of them. Anyway, where I was going, Mr. Bailey, was if you stick around in either one of our Twitches long enough, and Revlo gives you enough currency, which you can check by doing exclamation point points and JD, 1,000 points will net you a Discord access, and we can invite you to our Discord, and you can use that to keep an eye on when we go live with Hunter plans and other such fun things.
Along with found knowledge, guest rotation information. So if you wanted to see what compilations I've actually put together, so if you have friends that you're trying to get interested into the Hunter, but you don't know which reserves to actually have them start hunting on.
Basically, I'm going to interrupt you here, JD, but Carter said something interesting. Basically, the rifle I'm using, the 8.5x57 Nogelar partition, is apparently a 30-06, but slightly larger, and a flatter arc, 300, 400 yards. But yes, there's a Discord that enough Revlo currency we can grant you access to, and you can have all the fun therein if you really, really want to.
Yep, and then if Luke wants to mimic Hyjinks' Discord Revlo reward system on my Twitch stream, session, since he does have moderator access, since Hyjinks is currently in the midst of this competition,
Can
Luke can do that.
he do that in Revlo?
Yeah, he has access. I gave both you and Luke Revlo access to the moderator page.
You can do that?
Yep.
Freaking moose, go down. Thank you.
Okay, apparently I just lost access to my own Revlo page just now.
GG, JD, GG. Copy that, Billy. Copy that. Honestly, though, you'll probably get JD more than I. I'm a weekend warrior when it comes to games.
Yeah, I do streams whenever I can with whomever would like me to actually co-host with them.
No, JD, what he meant was if he's on the Hunter and we're on, it's kind of, correct me if I'm wrong, Billy, but it's open invitation to come join him if he's hosting a server.
Correct, and like I said, co-host. So if somebody else wants me to actually host on their behalf, I actually do that. It's something I used to do back in the day too. It's actually how I got all this equipment for some of the reserves, because folks that I actually, from my local college, they actually gave me cash for some of these things, and so I'd end up paying for a separate tree stand or something for everyone.
Huh.
Oh,
Alright, now to go find this other moose.
that's a shame, Luke. Basically, if you want to, you can just make it something really minuscule, small, or something for just a reward. Just say Discord channel access to the Hyjinks and JD Discord server at 1,000 points.
Oh, don't. Oh, you're talking to Luke? Don't worry about it, Luke. I can fix it later. Or
Ooh.
fix it now. Either one will work.
I can make Luke a super mod.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
I could do that, yes. Do we want to make Luke higher than Hyjinks? Perhaps.
Hey! Where did this moose go? I swear it was going this way.
I swear I heard a doe.
There's a
doe,
lot of those.
a female deer. Oh, also, I kind of did some little research here, and I found out that if I actually do end up doing a live Twitch stream of me actually performing music, it's probably going to tear away from whatever game we happen to do, or I happen to do in general. So, probably. Well, for one, people would just be watching absolutely nothing going on my screen other than me just playing a piano. So.
Luke, explain to JD that there is such a thing called chair-sama.
Oh, meh. Excuse me while I do my Farnsworth impersonation again. What?
Luke will explain because Luke started it and it evolved into something awesome in Dark Chat.
Aha. Aha. I see. Nothing.
Carter, I'm not sure what you meant by Ray. Even if it is sarcasm, that reference flew over my head. JD, do you get that reference? That'd be enough.
Ray Charles. No. But I do actually play a lot of Boogie Woogie, so much so that I've actually had Willow state.
Chair overload, senpai. Yeah.
I've even had Willow state that she only wanted to immediately jump out of her chair and just dance.
I find it kind of cool that you do that every now and again in the evenings.
Yeah, I kind of find it relaxing. I've actually had a lot of my relatives actually say that they could listen to me for hours. Granted, they did request me to play for 2 hours straight one time. That was murder. I'll admit it.
I was about to say, did you actually do it?
Oh yeah, I did it. It's murder on my hands. Granted, it made it even worse because the piano was so horribly out of tune.
Did
I mean,
they know that?
I don't think they did, but to me it was like playing musical chainsaws with how bad it was out of tune for me.
Oh, there's another moose over here somewhere. I just have to find it. Stinking meese. I don't think Luke is that far gone, Baka.
Well, he did continuously crash in his stream while he was racing cars, but granted, I enjoyed it.
No, there's a fellow from the parent streams, Honey Rats. His name is Kinka.
Oh,
And he is kind of what would be the word to guys for Kinka? What is the best way to describe Mr. Kinka himself? This is true, Loco. This is true. Modmon Moggs and the Kinky one. That would be descriptions of Kinka.
hmm.
He is why the Lewd command was created amongst the renegades, I assume.
My pup's just being ornery.
I am not quite stuck.
Getting a little bit antsy right now, waiting for this deer to come over the hill.
Got ants in your pants?
Maybe. Would you like to share the experience? I'll go get you some fire ants.
No, I'm good walking through the lake here trying to find my moose. Red marks are far and few between. But less kinky than zero. This is correct. Zero is zero. Zero morals, zero limitations, zero filter. But over 9,000 worth of imagination. Get mentioned, Zero. I might just have to give up on this one.
I love how rocks can almost look like animals.
That is true, Luke. That is very true. Although they're very good at breaking the ladies around here. Blessed just laughs, so he doesn't get broken. I have yet to find him broken. Yeah, this is true, Luke. This is extremely true. Heck do mushrooms do?
They're just collectibles. Pretty much it tells other people how much time you've spent on other maps. Other than that, no major intrinsic value, other than just bragging rights for how much exploration you've done.
Holy crap, you went on a walk. I just stared at the map color scheme.
Oh yeah.
Insta-death?
Achieved my goal just by pure luck.
What, a bear or a headshot?
No, a bear. Between two trees, actually from one clearing into the another clearing, through the trees into another clearing.
Tell me the distance.
We'll find out here in a minute because I just realized our tournament is almost over in 5 minutes. And I was going for an elk. Oh, it was tiny. But the distance was 102.
Nice.
Although for it being a black bear, it's quite cinnamon.
The score, Carter. Let me hit F3 real quick. The score is Jack on Alpha Team Red with the highest cross-species score of 20.5 and the total cross-species score of 54.90 and 6 harvests to his name and 9 animals spotted. Me on Charlie, I have a total CCS of 26.4, highest CCS of 26.4, and a harvest of 6. Almost 7. Long shoulder blade. Cross species. Cross species score is the like points on a buck kind of score, weight of an animal kind of thing.
Yeah, the score of a harvestable animal that would be considered ethical killing for within the actual
So
hunting.
far, we've mostly seen does, and so we've just been shooting those because they count as kills, which rank up rifle
The weapon.
levels and tracking levels. So right now, I'm having kills, and that's about it.
Thank you, Billy. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find a herd in the distance right here in the next 2 minutes.
What's up, Drayhun? Welcome to stream. I.e. JD chat. Check your chat, JD.
Hey, Drayhun. Thanks for hopping in again. I saw your private message. Thank you for joining us this evening. Yeah, probably are gonna luck out on the competition here since it's almost over with.
So essentially tied on kills, yes, Carter. I'm surprised that JD is below me. He usually is kicking my butt when it comes to these things.
Well, mostly
Just
because I did
in
more time
general
talking
play
and
style.
reading.
I did spend like, what, 10 minutes trying to find a stray moose that ran into the water and probably decided to go boating.
What I think is funny is I think that black bear may have also qualified for a mission too. No, it should have. I loathe you right now. Loathe. Although, granted, Billy, me being able to do multiple shots on a herd at this time with a single load rifle.
Hashtag magazine, baby.
I know, I'm the one that keeps on preaching it. Hey, I could have done the... Ooh, wait. Idea for the next competition. 50 cal cap loaders.
That would
50 cal cap muzzle loaders only.
That would be pretty fun. We have to come back to this map, though.
A 30-06. I could use 30-06, but like I said, I was trying to go for about as close to similar equipment in restrictions, that is.
Alright, the heck, I know I insta-dropped it. Where'd it go? Apparently I can shoot things, but I'm terrible at finding them. And I know I saw it. It was like a straight line.
And that concludes it. So that is the full contest. So I actually got 6 harvests out of Hyjinks getting 7 there.
Mm-hmm.
You may have shot it, but you didn't harvest it in time, so...
Dang it, I just found it too.
So, yep.
Long in a heart.
It was a female. All right, so let's take a quick peek here. Let's see winners for today's contest here. Oh yes, thank you, Moose. Now you call out after the contest is over.
Okay, apparently I shot this one twice. I'm not sure when or how.
Alrighty.
The only thing I'm missing right now is one of those Skyrim horn hat helmet things.
Alright, congratulations to the individuals that selected the 3 to 7 option. Clearly, as you can tell, the prize pool was 345 points, so congratulations. And that means the winner for today's prize pool was Hyjinks.
Hi, guys. Hi.
Alright,
Hi.
so moving on. Back to the hunt. And yeah, we're gonna...
Where are you on the map? I'm curious. Oh, holy crap, you're all the way over there. You found any more bears?
Not yet. Let me check to see where you're at. Yeah, you're too far south for bears. Bears
That's
are more
fine.
north.
I like this part of the map. It's open. I can see between trees.
You know what? If everyone else wants to try and do the contest again, I guess we could try that next week. Or we could try and change it up a little. Actually, let it be an actual in-game contest. See who. Ooh, wait. Nah. Hyjinks and I will think of something for next week. If we happen to have that luxury. Now, for me, I don't know about you, Hyjinks, but I am planning to actually do a Let's Play session of Mafia 3.
Yeah, I saw you talking about that in Discord.
So I'm looking forward to doing a Let's Play of that. But don't worry, we're still on for Friday.
Friday's good. Sunday, if you're going to do recording, that's fine too. I don't mind at all.
So
I can do some single stuff or dig up Helly and try to convince him to do something.
no. I was gonna say so we can still be on for 8 o'clock here in the hunt.
On Friday?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I thought that's like Sunday. No.
No. Sunday 8 to 9. I don't think that's gonna work. And yes, congrats to Hyjinks for winning.
Yes, thank you. That's the first contest I've ever been in.
You won both sides. You won the in-game competition and... never mind.
I never ran anything, so I'm kind of surprised.
Oh, okay. Would you like me to go out and buy you a lotto ticket?
Sure, if you really want to. Hey, no calling cheater. I ain't no cheating. Nah, I don't cheat.
Really?
Better than JD.
Hey, now hold on here. Who's pointing fingers there? Who? Who is pointing? Woo, boy! Just remember this, Hyjinks. When you point your index finger at one person, there's usually going to be 3 additional fingers pointing right back at you.
There's 4.
3. Go ahead, hold your hand out and have your index finger pointed at somebody randomly sitting near you, and just say, "I blame you," and then count how many fingers you have pointing directly at you.
I just pointed at the screen, at your chat, so does that count?
And did you notice your middle finger, ring finger, and pinky pointing right back at you?
I did, and your point.
So you're calling yourself a cheater 3 times.
No. What I did was I put the index finger out, and then I put the other 3 fingers out, and so I'm giving you 4 fingers at the face and wiggling them, doing the wiggle. None of them are facing at me.
Great, now I want Jello. You see what you started.
Because wiggling.
Yes, wiggle while you jiggle it. That was one heck of a popular advertisement campaign that actually occurred for Gigolo. Just the jiggling Jello. Jiggle, Jello, jiggle, Jello. I think he said you are number 1. Oh, if I could think back on the movie that was a part of. Why is he flipping you the bird? No, he's not flipping you the bird. He's saying you're number 1. Wrong call.
All I have to say is Kappa.
Oh, she's purty. And she's stuck in a tree.
Even better.
She's perfect.
Ooh! I found a black bear.
And I missed. Question for you: does the black bear, does it by chance look cinnamony to you, or chocolatey?
I shall let you know once I find it. I just found the tracks.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I think I hit the moose right in the neck. So. Nope, says I got him in the lungs and the heart. Well, technically it's the lungs. I know it's the lungs because if it was the heart, it would have dropped.
Luke, what do you think? Do we need to get the oblivious rating for this guy?
What? Oh, come on, Billy. I've had plenty of times where I've actually fired an arrow right in the pooper.
JD, now you need to scroll up.
Huh.
If you're not seeing it, I can just do a thing.
Do I need to revoke your Osperbot permissions?
No,
I mean-
of course not. Why would you say that?
I mean, I can... I mean, if you want to put me in a mood, I mean, you can do that to your heart's delight. I mean, I'll be more than happy to remove you from those permissions.
I still have my Osperbot.
I know. But yet, should we let fly the text of war?
What does that mean?
What is mightier than the sword? 'Tis always the pen. Seriously?
What?
The most famous of all phrases, the pen is mightier than the sword?
Yeah, what about it?
Never mind.
I got the reference. By the way, Mr. Dark, check the DM. Alright, bear, where are you? I'm gonna get a bear before the night's over. I swear.
Oh, because I got one?
No, because I actually found tracks where you said there wouldn't be one.
Well, it's not common. Oh, you gotta be... Boo, just...
What kind of pigs, Carter? What kind of pigs?
I have just so hard face palmed right now that I'm actually looking for my reading lenses right now.
What happened, JC?
My dog came back and he said that he couldn't find the moose, when in fact I see the moose right in front of us.
Kappa.
Well, I did before I face palmed and knocked my glasses off my face.
It's a good thing I pulled out my rifle, because I forgot I had no ammo in it, and I needed to find the inventory. What do you mean, Dark? I can multitask.
Right.
JD has no faith in a guy. Really. All I could ask for is a little bit of faith. Kappa.
Nope.
Shh. Where is that bear? Oh, he's fleeing. Okay.
Oh, right. Before I forget to mention it, bears actually have a very good sense of smell, and if you happen to spook them enough times, they will turn and attack you.
I've got 8 minutes left on the sentinel emitter, so it's not smell.
That's visuals.
There she is.
I would advise crawling, so that way they can eat you better. Ah.
That bear is fast, like a boar.
You won't like them when they're angry either, so...
What you just saw, Dark Gargoyle, Mr. Dark, was when I played Rocket League. Yes, I played Rocket League. They put out a new mode. It's like Mario Kart. Special power-ups. One of them was a hook. It pulls you toward the ball and hits the ball going the other direction. I fired off my ability, and then somebody had hit the ball toward our goal seconds after I started anchoring for the ball, and I was going to try to hit it out of said goal. Turns out, the ball decided to just pull me into the goal with it. And very nicely done, Luke. I need a unquote list or something.
Not sure if foliage or animal.
I need to take Dark Rocket Leaguing sometime.
Bring him hunting. See how many times he gets mauled by a bear.
Shh.
Playing with guns can be fun, but you could get hurt. By the bear you miss.
Not when they lock the triggers, that you can't.
Actually, when they lock the triggers, that's even more dangerous, because I found it hilarious. Billy probably actually vouched for this, if it's been 3 years past. Back in the good old day, when you were being charged by a hog, you couldn't shoot at the hog, because you didn't have a license for it. Granted, I still think that's the same to today. But I haven't checked, simply because I immediately jumped in and got a membership because I knew I didn't want to be restricted for hunting. I no longer believe in this hunter mate or the tracks. You and me both, Billy. You and me both.
Country Pride, welcome to the stream. How you doing?
Welcome, Country Pride. Thank you very much for joining us. Just in here to see if we can get a little bit of black bear, but apparently on my screen they're all cinnamon colored. Chocolate. Cinnamon. Now I want hot chocolate. With a touch of cinnamon.
Carter. You're awesome. Frick, where's that blackberry trail? Dope City. Thank you for follow. How you doing? For the record, Dope City, have a look at this command. Up on the hill, the bear. Alright, I guess I missed it. I'll head up there in a second. There's a little spot here that I'm following. And there's the trail that goes straight up the hill that I missed. Okay.
Wow. This used to be a wonderful spot to get blacktail. What happened?
Updates.
Yeah, possibly. But granted, we are now currently going on what? Let's see. I started the server at 0700. It's currently noon in the game, so plenty of time for him to roam different spots now.
Level up with my rifle. Woohoo! I think I found my black bear too.
Oh. I think it's kind of funny we can't see collectively how many harvests we have on this, well, wait, hold on.
I had 7 during the competition. And then I had 2 more after that.
Yeah. Well, I guess granted, yeah.
50 harvest, achievement unlocked.
Oh, congratulations. That means that you have increased in hunter rank for your hunter score.
Yay!
Let's see. That won't apply until you restart, so.
Nope.
Oh, I did look
Left
into
hind leg
something.
and intestine, 1 hit at 137 meters, and it weighs 173 pounds. CSS for 61, good lord.
No, somebody recommended me.
No, it looked very black to me. My bear was
Okay.
very, very glossy black.
Mm. Okay. Well, as for mine, I guess I'll share a picture with you on Discord afterwards, so. Curse you, trees. Always look like animals from afar.
I'm curious, JD, do you think Boone helps or doesn't help with the spooking of animals?
That's actually a really good question. Yeah, he can actually spook them. I know that for a fact. It's just when they happen to be in prone position, it seems like everything that indicates that they could potentially be spotted is potentially dropped from my observations. Now, yes, the dog can actually go chasing after other animals when it's not properly trained, which reminds me, need to give him a little Scooby snack.
We still need to change that over to Scooby Snacks because.
Nah, I figured I'd just keep it as points. That way it's plain and simple and people know it's points.
Elf tracking level 3, yay. All the
So.
things are leveling up tonight, jeez.
Yeah, that's the reason why I asked if you wanted to change it up to a different reserve now. So, here we are.
We will have to keep using this map at least for a couple more times until I get bored of it, but I like it so far.
Yeah, we could even bring Willow with us and any of the additional guests that we happen to have access to.
Because no freaking birds, no boars, just all deer and the bears.
And no rabbits.
Yeah, that too. Everything I can shoot with a one gun, and if I find something at short range, I can use a bow.
You're kidding me. A bear is walked through an area that I've already marked.
GG.
I'm gonna be mad. Yep, that was just a branch. I thought it was a bear.
GG.
This rate, I may have to make a contest saying how much longer till I get the next kill. 1 hour? 2 hours?
Did it just start raining?
No, on my side, no.
It sure feels like it's raining on my side. Alright, good luck with the restart, Billy.
Alright, Billy, take care. Thank you for watching.
I'm not sure if he's restarting his computer and coming back or restarting, hitting F5 on Twitch. But safe restarting, Billy.
Well, if he's trying to restart life, I wish him the best of luck.
Yep.
Oh. I don't know, we could probably use a defibrillator on our life. What do you say, Hyjinks? We hit you with a defibrillator?
Only if I get to hit you first.
No. I have a funny feeling you'd stop the heart just enough to run away. Gosh darn terrain always playing tricks on me. I don't know, I guess it is about time. I guess I should, well, actually I can't even afford new glasses, so.
Bottle caps.
Yeah, might do that.
We're getting close to wrapping up, Billy. Another 20 to 30 minutes. So.
Yeah, I'm wanting to try and get this this bear and then try and see if I can zip on over to Hyjinks' side to see if I can help him lure in something that's either or an elk, moose, or another deer. But competitional shooting, yeah, Next time I'm bringing shotguns and a rifle. And those of you that are watching my video, yeah, beautiful mountainside. This is pristine. This is the true Bob Ross view. Minus the dog, of course.
Of course there has to be a dog. You're hunting. You have to have a dog, even if it is a derpy dog.
No, here, I'm just taking a screenshot. You know what? This is going to be my new I am offline photo. I'm actually not dead set on this, so. Better than the goofy looks of the dog looking at the Canadian goose.
I thought that was supposed to be your BRB screen.
Offline. My BRB is still the Bard plays inspiring courage.
Ah.
Well, this bear has apparently pulled a full Houdini act on me, so. And me running probably just did not help the matter. But I would like to admit that this is actually one of the things, one of the reasons why I'm actually so invested in this game is last time I tried to play a hunting game, which I actually happen to have on my bookshelf. I'd have to find it though. But it's a game from back in 2006 and 2007 where you actually managed a hunting reserve. But you didn't get to actually hunt it on it. You just would turn it into like a little lodge and all that stuff, and you just maintain and take care of hunters on the reserve. I had a little bit of fun with it, but I didn't get to do this. I don't know about anybody else that's watching, but I'm sure you guys would be interested in a game that allows you to do both. Manage a hunting reserve and hunt on it at the same time.
Toads wouldn't give all of the cool stuff to yourself and not give it to anybody else.
Yeah. Anyways. Finally, my bear. No, no, don't move, don't move! I'm gonna kill you! Finally, it was a nice charcoal black. I think I should have ID'd it before I shot it, but oh well.
You mean the whole spotting mechanic thing?
Yeah, I should have done that.
I've actually done better spotting this game than I ever have in the past.
Yeah, you do find that your chances for better scores when you happen to run across multiple animals is usually a lot better if you can ID which one's going to be your better option.
Or shoot all of them anyway. But yeah, I get your point. Get the buck with the more points first, and then shoot the other one.
Exactly. Aha. Got it right through the left leg, left lung, right lung. Missed the heart. But oh well.
Are there two mooses around here? I'm just gonna call them mooses meese.
Actually, the plural is, never mind. Moving on.
See, JD's learning. You don't argue with Hyjinks. If Hyjinks makes up his own words, it's Hyjinks' problem.
Until you
Kappa.
get a
Kappa.
English teacher that
Kappa.
tries to correct you. God, that would be hilarious. I don't know. That's yeah. I'm keeping that. That looks awesome. Ah, you're over by my tent.
Yeah, roughly. This area has been very good to me.
Actually, it always is. The water marsh areas have actually always been the best option to go hunting for moose.
I mean, just anything. I can actually see between the trees. The undergrowth is lower. And I can see them before they see me. Alright, Dark.
Later,
Thanks for
Dark.
coming. Good having you, man.
Thank
throw
you
hugs
very
on the
much.
way out. Have a good sleeps. I'll catch you tomorrow night, hopefully, if I'm not busy with other stuff. If not, if I can't make the entire stream, I'll at least host you or something. Because I'm assuming you'll be streaming tomorrow, but anyway. Laters.
Turtles.
What's the thing you do? Intro, outro for the dark. For the dark one. For the dark mage. For the dark ball. For the dark chica.
We bid the darkness a fond farewell.
Yes, yes we do. I wonder if I can find and play audio tracks for people when they leave and customize it to certain people if they're regs. Grab a little redemptions. Get your own.
But don't you
welcome
only
sound
stream
bite
during the
or-
weekends?
Hmm.
Aren't
Yeah,
you
but
just
no,
only
no,
a
what I mean
weekend
is-
warrior?
I know, but no. Here's my idea, and I have no idea if this is ever going to happen or not. Man, I don't.
Nighty night.
If they're part of it, if it's a regular redemption, and they redeem it, I'll make some kind of custom, personally made soundbite doohickey, and I can play it when they arrive or leave, and it's like, the dark has arrived, the dark ball, the dark chica, the dark one, the dark mage.
Or
the
would you
dark
prefer
that
me
don't
to do
get
my
breakfast.
scruffy voice?
Or that.
Mr. Dark Gargoyle, I see you, sir. Very good, sir.
That is true. No, the idea is just to have some kind of personalized intro thing that I can have in a folder open somewhere and play it. I don't know. Fun idea that I hopefully won't forget and I can put down in a to-do list later and see what actually works.
Won't forget.
Yeah, I have the memory span of an elephant, don't you know?
Huh. I would like to challenge this by asking you, what did I say at the bow range?
Don't use my rifle.
What did I say exactly rather than implying that?
This is a bow range. Please use your bow. Rifles are prohibited. And also, if you move outside of the bow range, you lose arrows.
In a nutshell, you're close.
Do elephants eat nuts?
Hmm?
Like, do elephants actually eat peanuts?
Don't know. I actually haven't seen an elephant in person. Well, actually, I haven't seen an elephant up close and personal, technically, but it's circuses for you. I mean, technically, it's kind of funny. After learning history, I've always wanted to joke with somebody saying, "Oh my God, it's Hannibal! He's brought the elephants!" And I was about ready to shoot a rock, thinking it was an elk.
GG, JD. GG.
Well, it's not my fault. The terrain looks all funky. The terrain can play tricks on you. Yeah, I swear, even though there's high reeds, it looks like there is something in the reeds.
Later, Billy. Thank you for coming. Hopefully you can
Later,
catch us
Billy.
again in the future.
Take care, Billy. Go ahead and subscribe to my channels, and you can actually catch a few more of our quirks. And then you'll also get a notification when we happen to go live again next time. So take care and have a wonderful evening. I swear, even from here, this bush looks like an elk.
I've got a sneaky something or other in the water and I can't see it behind grass. My most annoyance is when I see a leaf and think it's something else.
Oh, so now it's starting to annoy you too, huh?
It always has been. Don't get me wrong.
Part of the reason why I like pheasants every once in a while. You think you see something, you zoom in, and it's a pheasant. But granted, it's usually 120 meters out. Well, granted, because of that, I think I might actually end up getting a 22 long rifle and see if I can go for the longest shot.
Stupid water.
Wow, I think I have actually spooked everything on this map.
I blame Boone.
Don't listen to him, Boone. I still love you. You're
Say
a
I didn't
good
love
dog.
him. Just said it's probably his fault.
He doesn't run around in circles anymore like he used to, so... But I do know that the one method that I've stated time and time again is best method for training these dogs. Lots and lots of treats.
That works for all dogs, JD.
Not all the time.
I mean, you're not wrong, but that works on all dogs.
Granted, sometimes they'll actually stop behaving until they actually get a treat sometimes. So if you've gotten am so attuned to doing things while receiving a treat, normally it goes south pretty darn quick. Great. Look at a rock, and I think it's a sleeping bear.
Chi-chi.
I don't know. If it happens to be Boone, then yeah, I probably wouldn't mind it if he could actually get woodland 3D camouflage for the dog. But they just don't have it available in the store, so. Wow, I have really traveled a great distance.
Bears are a pain to shoot. I've yet to get an insta-kill. Seems like deer I've kind of sort of figured out where to shoot them for the insta-drop. But the bear just doesn't seem to. Maybe I'm shooting too high.
Actually, the best indicator for the bear is to actually aim along its legs and then shoot for where you think its shoulder blade should be.
Okay.
Front legs, not hind legs.
Right.
That is if you're going for a full broadside shot. Oh, Roosevelt elk. A herd! I found a herd!
How many of them?
At least 2 males.
Ooh, nice.
And they're calling to me. They're calling! They're saying, kill me! I can't take it anymore! Just don't let me see it coming! I want to say 3. And there's another one off to my left somewhere that I saw trotting around, so... He's staring me down. He spooked. And he spooked everything else.
Yes, okay, here's the moose trail I was looking for. Right underneath the bear trail I've been following. Alright, moose. Long, stomach, hind leg, intestine, and stomach.
Well, that's disappointing. I was waiting to see all 3 of them, and one of them just walks right up on me.
Get moosed.
Welcome to Mooseport. Oh, have you not seen that movie before?
No, I live under a rock when it comes to movies.
Ah. What a shame.
Not a shame to the guy who doesn't know what he's missing.
Well, you should be ashamed of yourself. That means that you've also missed Deadpool.
And why is it a shame I missed Deadpool?
Because Deadpool is awesome.
Ah,
Whenever you're stuck with a life crisis, you must ask yourself one question. What would Deadpool do?
I feel like that would be a very bad idea. Extremely bad idea. Blackbeard level 2. Jeez. JD, I think we're slowly getting closer to each other.
I would like to say we are slowly getting further away because I'm walking in the same direction that you're heading.
Well, I have a bear running in your direction. Quasi, kind of, sort of, so heads up about that.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to see it. So I'm trying to track the elks that I just spooked.
Ah.
They decided to go
I got
north.
my elk. Here's my doe. Now I'm back to that bear I was following. Freaking bear. I think I'm up to like 14 now, which is crazy. I've never been up to this number.
14 harvests?
Mm-hmm. Because I had 7 during the competition, and then that wiped my score, and I'm back up to 7 now.
Actually, that's... Well, it's been acting funny anyways for the score counts anyways, so...
Okay, so if you're looking at the butt of a bear, where should you shoot?
If you're looking at the butt...
If you're looking at the butt.
Do you know where it poops from?
Okay, right there. Got it.
Usually the best shot. I'll bring Boone. That depends if you're shooting with a rifle. Cause yeah, shoot it right up its exit. It'll die a horrid, horrid death.
And that's my last bullet. Again. I really hope this thing dies soon.
Well, tag it, and I'll come help you.
I've been following him for... Alright, go look at the map, JD.
Yes.
Do you see that red dot?
No dots.
Really? My dots don't show up for you?
You can put your eyeglasses or your binoculars on where it was that you shot it, and left mouse click, and that puts down a marker.
I was trying to indicate how far I'd been tracking this thing.
Oh.
I think I've lobbed 3 shots into it. Unless I just keep seeing different bears, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
No, actually it does make perfect sense. Which means Doc's gonna be upset with you.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, I don't want new black trail. I want my bear trail. Whitetail, finally level 5. Means I get more information. I think. Get him?
Her.
Oh, did you get her?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think I spooked Boone, though.
Boone can get spooked. Who cares about Boone? I mean, Boone, come here. I have dog eat trees.
I think I should have put a marker down for where I shot the moose.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that as well. Never mind, I found my bear track.
Oh, there it is on the other side of the rock. Shot her in the brain.
Nice.
I thought I was aiming for the lungs.
You're in your special trick shooting.
Ricochets, what can I say? Ooh, Willow has given a poke. Hello,
Willow!
Willow.
Hi, Willow! Hi! Hi, Willow! Hi!
Hello. And she pokes you too.
Welcome, Lady Willow. How you doing today? Freaking finally, I've got my bear. Took him long enough to die. Two shots. Wound time 17 minutes. Good lord, I've been chasing this guy a long time. First shot was 112 meters, right front leg, and the second shot was 167 meters at the body.
Yeah, that's usually what constitutes as the pooper. So then.
I swear I'm liking this map more and more. I find my bear and I see a elk. I see, holy cow! How many do I see? I see 1, 2, 3, 4 elk plus either a whitetail or blacktail buck. Ow! Ow!
Problems.
I think. Ow! Hang on a minute. Willow, you have been shouted out. GDI, Willow, GDI. Anyway, hi, Willow, hi. You have been noticed. Ow! I need to figure out. Ow! That. Ow! Okay, that's gonna need to be modified later.
So I'm assuming we need to conclude.
Hi, Loco. Yeah. Although we're coming back to this map, I swear, I just ran into a herd of like 5 moose does and a whitetail, blacktail buck.
Yeah.
And I just
Yeah.
found my black. I shot a doe on the way over here. Then on my way to find my bear, I found a buck moose, and then I shot a doe. I went back for my buck, got that, found my doe again, Went and got that. Followed my bear up the hill. Got him finally. And now I'm out of ammo. And I see a whole bunch more deer down the hill.
You want more ammo.
Yes, I want more ammo.
Well, we could turn it into a frenzy. I mean, the reserve is actually large enough. So if we happen to get enough folks that want to sign up that we can approve of, then we could probably try that for our next hunt. I mean, it's entirely optional. I'd probably want to start with the folks that we already have in our Discord channel to begin with. Not to play favorites or anything of that nature. It's just my recommendation, 2 cents. Something that we'll need to discuss later.
Well, I'm not getting any closer to them. I've been doing all my shots from 100-meter ranges at least. Any closer, and it's just dumb luck that they don't see me. Man, that's really tempting to have a rifle and just go shooting at things.
No, I rushed my shot.
19 animals spotted, 8 harvests. Good lord.
Tuesday is good, Loco. And Willow, you have good reason to be laughing hysterically right now.
That was really good. I need to fix the pop-up for that somehow, somewhere. There should be a pop-up for that somewhere. Anyway, JD, do we need to go teleport to somewhere, or do you just want to do it this way?
Let's just do it this way. I'll just throw myself off a cliff.
Okay.
Because I missed a blacktail buck. Maybe. I think I have. I may have. Yeah. I might have.
JD, does bullet over penetration a thing that happened? Can you shoot one thing and have it go through the thing and hit another?
That is a very good question. I'm
gonna make that happen and find out someday.
Oh, wow. My accuracy's going down. Alright. So, anyways, with that, let us go ahead and conclude with the zany antics and tracking skills, where you can see that I apparently did... Looks like I doodled something in the map.
What?
I mean, just look at it. It looks like a bird or something.
Wow, mine is straighter than I expected it to be. I was expecting more loop-de-loops.
Well, yeah, almost. But anyways, so to conclude, take us out, Hyjinks.
Thank you for watching us, peoples, on the YouTubes and the Twitch. What? Hey, wait. Come back up. I saw something. Another back! Thank you for following us on this trip. It turned out to be more fun than I was expecting, which is a very good thing. I was expecting more trees to hit me in the face, and also more bears and less herds of everything. Good lord, there's like a white-tail, there's a black-tail herd now. Good lord.
They all lure one another.
No kidding. I wish I had a silent automatic, and I could just go boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, again, the unethical. But anyways, thank you again for joining us tonight. We hope to see you all again next weekend for the JD and Hyjinks the Hunter on Friday.
Yep.
If you wish to join us again, please remember we do happen to have the Revlo rewards in place for both of our views. So for those
As
of you...
Willow so aptly just used a few minutes ago to blow out my ear brains.
Aha, okay.
Yeah, she redeemed a shout out, and that made me realize that I need to do a thing, and do many things, and that was just like, good job, Willow. That was probably the second best thing that happened all night.
So, any recommendations or compliments or comments for our videos from on both YouTube or here on Twitch, please feel free to drop us a message. Let us know if there's something you'd like to see us exclusively try to hunt. Let us know in the comments or in a personal message. Thank you and have a wonderful night.
And we will consider it. Have a good night, people. We had fun. Hopefully you did too. We will see you next weekend. Sayonara, goodbye, aloha, and buenos dias, and all those fun outro doohickeys that you're supposed to do that I'm not doing right now. Bye!
Toodles.